Hello and welcome to my stream. My name is Little and today I am going to continue to read the webcomic of Homestuck as always with the unofficial Homestuck collection. We are on page 6324 and wow, I barely can imagine that we really got that far, that I actually read almost all of the comic and we still have over 1,000 pages in front of us. Alright, but at least one thing I can say. Some of the pages are not that long anymore. Because we are at equal times at the best and the worst part of the comic, kinda. It's like the Dark Souls 2 DLC, really. My husband is making noise right now, let me wait a little bit. Okay, so we are currently looking at the volcano. Let's look. What's that? What's this? Yes, that. Earth. Oh, Jade, you're just having Earth in your pocket, yes? That's Earth. Why is it so small? It's small because I shrunk it. Because I'm a space witch. Duh. Okay, but why do you have it? I thought Jack destroyed your universe. He did. But I snuck through a portal and mapped it. Then I hopped right back through the gate before everything blew up. I was in and out like a bandit. You know, I like to think I make a pretty good witch, especially since I turned wicked and all, but maybe I would have made an even better thief. What do you think, Jane? Do you think I missed my true calling? Dot. Just a dot. Hello, Panda. Nice to see that you made it this time. Come to think of it, the new empire probably doesn't need any more thievers. We already have the greatest thief of all running the show. She even managed to steal both of us away from all our pals, didn't she, Jane? Dot. Hehe, isn't she a riot, guys? Thanks, Jade. No, really, thank you so much for those clarifications, while obliterating any shadow of a doubt that you are firmly off your rocker. But maybe if it's not too much extra trouble, you could help me understand why you've stranded us on a bunch of different planets only to come taunt me with a waterlogged, miniaturized version of Earth. It won't be Earth for much longer. It will be home to the new empire. I will deliver it to the universe we create, or I should say the one you create. If you're obedient and complete the task you are assigned, you may have a place in the empire among the subservient classes. Did you feel that too, Kanaya? A chill just went down my torso pillar due to all the pure evil the brainwashed Jade is saying. I'm fucking petrified. Somebody help me change my smelly pants. Listen, Jade, and other random evil girl you listen to, I don't care about your stupid little globe or your ominous allusions to new empires or what sort of pariahs we can expect to be in your bogus dream dystopia. There's only one course of action for which I will tolerate, and that is feeding me a steady diet of fucking answers, not cagey smirk-tortured info morsels delivered between shitty villain chuckles. I want an uninterrupted spate of hard, unabolish data which has only one purpose, and that is to get me personally up to speed on literally everything. Right this blood-shitting second. Karkat had almost forgotten how much I missed our party. Thank you for reminding me that outburst was beautiful. If you're frustrated by the way I'm treating you, look at it this way. I'm not asking you for passwords anymore, am I? Haha, you think I care about passwords? Compared to this. The passwords were a goddamn lawn meal, with a checkered tablecloth and everything. Fun for all involved, especially the March bug sneaking the crumbs away. I would fucking... oh, sorry. I did choke on my own spit. I would fucking kill to have to give you passwords again, especially if it meant unlocking regular Jade from her corrupted empire-serving bug fan state. Is there a password like that, Jade? Can I start guessing at it? Let's see, since you appear to be some sort of wild carnivorous furry now, it probably has something to do with meat, doesn't it? Sausages? It's sausages, isn't it? Am I close? Something in the sausage department. Snout sausages, crabwurst, hoof loaf, ham steak. Sorry, Karkat, there's no password, not this time. If you continue to list meat products, then I'm afraid the only thing you will unlock is my fearsome doggy hunger. And believe me, you don't want to see me when I'm doggy hungry, rolling my damn eyes. But if you insist on hounding me, for some sort of explanation, it's all pretty simple. You all recently arrived in this brand new session, Jane Sessions actually. This is Jane, by the way. Say hi, Jane. Dot. LOL. Jane's actually my biological mother, believe it or not. This story sucks so far. Shh. But her session was taken over by the woman who you might call our mutual great-grandmother. She's an alien. A very powerful troll queen, actually. Yeah, the Empress is here. I think we already managed to deduce that. Karkat, you were the one who demanded an uninterrupted spate of hard, unembellished data. I thank you not to yell at me for doing exactly what you requested. Kanaya, do you see what I had to deal with? You do realize I spoke to Jade plenty of times myself. You did? Oh yeah, I guess I forgot about that. The Imperious condescension is in control now. She intends to carry out the remaining objectives to complete the session. Those takes will be distributed among several recently recruited agents, of course. That's you. This should come as a relief to you, since it means you and she are not in opposition at all. In fact, you share all the same goals. The only difference is that when the time comes, you will be the one claiming the ultimate reward. The spoils will be hers, not ours. Get it? I think so. She wants us all to get a nice head start in our decadent new life of slavery, promised for us in your scale model of alternate years. That sounds super. Doesn't that sound super, Kanaya? No. I think I speak for Kanaya when I say it sounds really fucking super. How do we get started? I'm just befuddling my already pointed drawers over the opportunity to get down to business and start doing slavery. Excellent. What you will need to do is ready the young fox for its journey to Skya. I will prepare Skya to receive it by deploying the battlefield from our old session. This will bring fertility to the white session and allow the frog to mature when he completes his journey. So you want us to make another frog? No, I already made one actually. Don't you remember? Really, your job is so easy. There's no more frog breeding involved at all. When the time is right, you just have to release the one that's already there. Where is it? It fell into the fudge. In the years since it has sunk all the way down to the planet's core. But as it happens, that is exactly where it should be. My denizen is now guarding it, as I'm sure Kanaya already knows it will not be released unless you travel there and formally request that she do so. Oh yeah, if it's that simple, then why don't you do it? You can use your dog teleportation or whatever. I already did. Echidna will not speak with me. Ha ha ha. Why not? Could it be due to the fact that you are a crappy evil version of yourself? And the mighty Echidna just possibly has too much self-respect to bother dignifying the farce you've become? It is not important why, it changes nothing. He said he would only speak with another hero of space. That would be Kanaya. She also cryptically requested the presence of the knight who once helped her with breeding duties. Karkat, I guess that would be you. Me? Why would she ask to see me? Another space player I could understand, but what the fuck do I have to do with this? I don't know, Karkat. That is your problem, not mine. Maybe you should try feeling grateful she asked for you. Grateful? You're getting the chance to set right what went so horribly wrong. To attain for your hasty first attempt at frog breeding, which resulted in a terminal universe. If I were you, I would feel pretty relieved to get a second chance, but that's just me. Wow, wow! Kanaya, it's official. Jade has turned into some sort of gross nightmare bitch. As a beleaguered and long-suffering leader, or by still leader of our party, emotion that we don't do anything she says or anything to help the Empress, even if it overlaps with our own interests, and stop listening to Where Harley until she steps out of a brutal idiot coma. I second your motion. The motion passes with an overwhelming majority of votes among people in the immediate vicinity who aren't horrible. Yeah, Jade is completely brainwashed here, and she's kinda still acting like herself, so it's so weird reading her in her chipper upbeat tone when she says all this evil shit. I would be careful about the slurs you bandy about, particularly those targeting my canine qualities, which I'm sensitive about and therefore find to be really, really mean. You should be aware that I have already threatened to kill some people today, so watch your step, mister. Sorry, Jade, but you sound about as threatening as some mild flatulence I once had. It's true, so I'm very threatening, and this girl right here, she's even worse. She hasn't even said a word. That is terrifying. Geez, even I'm nervous, and Kanaya, don't you think you are safe from our threats just because you happen to be a vampire? We have ways of handling the undead. Jane here, she has the power to bring people back to life. Also, it is my understanding that this ability is limited to a one-time only use per individual. So, you do know what sort of effect a resurrection spell will have on undead targets? No? You don't? Hey, John, I see you there. I thought it was common knowledge. When you cast healing magic on a zombie or Dracula, they die. How do you figure? I don't know. Isn't that how it works in stories and games and such? Seems pretty logical to me. I think you're presuming to know a lot about my nature, which is not actually true. It sounds as though you're suggesting that I have qualities similar to certain types of shadow droppers. It is not quite the case, but even if it was, there are a lot of myths about shadow dropper physiologically that are commonly perpetuated by popular... I can see a demonstration will be in order. Jane, if you would be so kind. No, Jane just dipped Carcat. And John is there. I thought. Submit. Ugh. No. God, I can't do a big no. You need so much West for this. Okay, did they now really just kill Kark enough to bring him back to life? Yes. Another big no. Gotcha. Tackle pounds and hummingbirds everywhere. Okay, John, I am done with your big nose. Jane also. Jade. John, stop that. Yep, and Karkat just came back to life. All of them are flabbergasted about it. Why are all the hummingbirds sleeping? Phew! And he's zapping away. Oh man, here I go again. Well, see ya. No, wait! Egbert! Oh, I'm so mad. And he's zapping away. Ooh. I don't have a dog anymore, but do you know that they always start to howl when they are sirens? It seems to sound similar to the howling. Although I never had the dogs, these were always the dogs of my parents. But yeah, as I was living in the same house as them, I of course had to take care of them too. And where are we now? Dot again. Good. Karkat is really afraid now. To return to the collector. Select screen upon having completed. Oh yeah. Wait, what did we already? I have to look. Did we do this? I think so. Yeah, this was safe. Then we probably did this. Yes. Means only the glitchy one is left. Oh my god, this will be not easy on the eyes. Where's your Rose waiting? Ugh. Oh, I guess you're a hangover now, huh? Why does Lola have to be so white? Ugh. Teresa also has problems. Why do my eyes have to work so well? I take it you are still detoxing from your overdose of appalling connector. Yuck. Please no talking. Between the phago shock and sensory overload, I cannot even deal. Do you need to turn to the pillow? Shh. I thought I got used to seeing again. At least the meteor was always so dark. Here, so your planet looks like screaming, and your word sounds like throbbing. You should try not to consume so much sugar. It's really bad for you. Lalonde, please do not go there. Does it look like I want advice from a glutton for mysterious humans a power fix? Good point. Specifically, they have to curtail our dependence on these respective liquids. The situation has become embarrassing for everyone. I know. Maybe you and I should form some sort of support group. Isn't that what people do? What? I'm doing my best to dredge the memory of my dead civilization for Salian protocol. I think that's what we are supposed to do. Once when humanity was still a thing, those like us with similar problems would band together, smoke cigarettes, and psychologically dismantle each other, but like in a positive way. That sounds horrible. It surely will be. Do you have any cigarettes? I suppose we could use some sticks of your chalk in a pinch. These turtles probably won't know the difference. Can you maybe not be saying so many jokes? It's making it hard to concentrate on my suffering here. Well, we have to do something. I'm supposed to be guiding our team to a fortuitous outcome with my fancy light powers. How am I supposed to lead and inspire from under a velvet pillow? Also, my girlfriend thinks I'm an idiot, so there's that. Maybe they don't actually need us. Sure they do. I thought so that they would, magically, not unlike a majestic wizard dress, I think. At least I'm pretty sure I did at one point, before getting repeatedly plastered. Okay, maybe they need you, seeing as you actually have useful powers. I doubt anyone needs me, so. Don't you remember what I said when we first met? I said your abilities will probably come in handy, didn't I? Probably. Yeah, maybe. I don't even know how to use those powers fully, and whenever I try, I just do something I regret. I don't know if I can bring myself to use them again. I just need to dig deep down and believe in yourself. Why don't you give that a shot? Meh. I'm sure when the time comes, assessing your full potential will involve tapping into just the right platitude. I don't know, I'm too hungover to give good searing advice. You see, this is a problem. Oh, searing advice. Hence the need for a not entirely ironic support group. Let's do it. I declare Rainbow Wumpus Rehab Town is now in session. Where the fuck is a gavel when you need one? Ah, no, that sounds so totally ironic. The last thing I need is another human using irony at me in an attempt to help. Stop trying to be pals with me all of a sudden. It's weirding me out. We never talked about vaguely similar problems before. Now you want to be sea buddies with me because your friends stranded us on your hideous planet? Hey, my planet is nice. Well, in the shade at least. What shade? The worst thing isn't even how bright it is or how the wicked elixir is wreaking havoc on my pan. It's remembering that I used to think your land smelled so delicious. But now it looks so nasty to me, and I can't see it as I used to see it even if I try. My senses are all confused now. How could the same candy-colored place seem so attractive when I'm blind and so gross when I'm healed? And what is with these disgusting blocks of gibberish floating around everywhere? I don't remember the stuff being here. Was it always like that? I just couldn't smell it. No, the artifacts are honestly... What? I said, honestly have no... Ah, stop, you sound as shitty as everything looks. Damn it, it's so bright. Where the hell did I put my glasses? Who would have thought I'd never need them for any purpose other than looking wet? But why is Rose now having the glasses? She's glaring. Oh my god, it's getting worse. It's so much worse. Also, there's John again. Whooshing away. Wheeling away. Oh, everything is done. Wow, cleaned up. Thank you, John. Oh, he looks so happy. Hi, Rose. Nice glasses. Thanks, John. I expect they will become the central accessory to my new signature look, or one that perfectly captures my personality and sense of style. Ostensibly forever. Haha, okay. That was a nice entrance. You shipped all those bothersome artifacts out of here too, it would seem. Yeah, that crap is all over this session. I'm trying to blow it away wherever I see it, but there's just so much. I couldn't even begin to speculate as to the nature of the disturbing phenomena, could you? Nah, I just know it's super gross. These are god-tier abilities you're using, I presume? Yes, I learned how to turn into wind and swoosh around about a year ago. I was fighting Jack and found myself in a tight spot. It was just me and him facing each other man to man. But he got the drop on me and put me in one of his most dastardly chokeholds. His deadly blade was poised for a lethal stab through my heart. I thought for sure I was a gunner, and suddenly I poofed away from his tentacly grasp like Houdini's slippery ghost. Later we materialized to see the tactical advantage. Oh yes, then I saw you. Oh, hey Therese, nice to see you again. Again? We never met, bro. Yes, we did. Briefly in the Stonehenge planet. You all appeared out of nowhere and we hung out for a little while. You threatened to cut my throat for some reason and laughed, which was weird. I think you said it was a joke. I didn't really get the joke, but I just kinda let it go. A whole bunch of things happened, but nobody remembers except me. Ah, I guess it's because it's glitched. John is the only one who remembers the stuff that was glitched out. What? That's a good one. The shortcut and joke past me said. Hahaha, so good. Did I also say something about smelling you? Die? Yeah, yes. Been saving that one for a while. Good to know past me came through as usual. I trust my comedic timing was excellent. Man, you're such a weirdo. You're almost as crazy as... Who? Let's not go there now. Go where? Nowhere. Suffice to say, I think you and a few other trolls are total nutjobs, no offense. I still can't believe you and Dave, Actually, let's not go there either. John, why do you think you're the only one who can remember the missing events? I don't know, but I think it might have to do with this new power I have. What power? It's not a god tier power, it's something else, something I got when I stuck my hand in a magic thing. A magic thing? That's a long story, one involving pirates. Pirates? I said it's a long story. Anyway, when I put my hand in the thing, I became all blurry. Yes, and I kept randomly getting blurry and disappearing. And now I think I'm sort of unstuck in existence, like I'm not fully a part of reality anymore, bound by the rules governing it. And I'm doing a terrible job explaining this. Okay, the bottom line is now I just randomly disappear sometimes, and I will appear somewhere else in time and space. But it's not really like normal time travel, at least I don't think so. With regular time travel, the rules are pretty strict. Either paradox space already accounted for your time traveling and you're always supposed to do it all along, or you messed up and changed something you weren't supposed to, in which case you just made a bad timeline and everyone dies or something, right? Sure. But this isn't like that. I'm not sure how I know, but it feels like these jumps are totally outside all those rules. And I jump somewhere like in the past. I think I can actually change stuff that isn't supposed to be changed, which makes me kinda nervous. Can you demonstrate this ability? Not really. I mean, not intentionally. I can't seem to control the jumps. Maybe that's for the best though. If I could control it and try to use it to my advantage, it would probably just make a huge mess of things. Yes, you would. Even so, it would be worth noting if you were able to refine the ability. Could you please keep me informed of any developments? Yeah. And while you were at it, maybe you could tell us exactly what happened just after we arrived. Well, we were all pretty confused at first. You all just appeared out of nowhere and started babbling about evil Jade. You asked me what happened, but I didn't know anything because I just got there myself and was all alone. But then it was cool. We all just walked around the land of hills and Stonehenges or whatever it's called and caught up a bit on the last 3 years. We were trying to figure out what to do and decided it would be a good idea to try and meet up with all the new kids. But we had no idea where they were, and I still don't expect I have since determined that my teen Nana is evil too. But he's more like an evil robot than a scary wolf girl, but I digress. So we were planning to make some scouting expeditions to the new planets to look for them, and everything was fine. That is until evil Jade showed up. She made you all disappear again, and then came after me. But I used my windy powers to evade her, which really pissed her off. So she bet the crap out of me. But then I randomly set put away and have been running from her ever since. I'm swishing the breeze around like crazy to throw her off my trail, but she keeps finding me. She's so crafty. That's good. We need you out there. We are going to stand a chance of accomplishing anything. I agree with our prior conclusions. Finding the other players is imperative. Given the current state of the session, I would not be surprised if they are all prisoners as well. Do you think you can find them? Yes, I can try. What should I do when I find them? That's a good question. Hehe. First, I guess just tell them, we are here. All right. I don't know. We'll figure something out. If I see your mom, is there anything you want me to tell her? My mom? Yes, I mean, your kid mom, obviously. I know, wow. Oh no, Jade is stepping in. Tell her I'm sorry for being such a shitty daughter. Wait, no. That wouldn't make any sense to her. This girl has no clue what a shitty daughter I was. I don't know. Just tell her whatever you think I should say. Rose, these are some really piss-poor heartfelt messages. I'm not exactly in top form here, John, and in any case, no one's ever accused me of being an awesome candidate for the Hallmark writing staff. Just promise you'll find her, okay? Okay, I'll find her, I promise. Thanks. Uh-oh, looks like the chick is up. Stepping away again. John, wait! come back. I thought of something to tell her. Damn it. Ah, ow. Where did my velvet pillow go? Oh no, so wrong. Ah. Wait, how many games exist right now? Like, isn't Gamsy with Caliborn? Okay, we are done here. Also, look, there are a few too many Jacks around now. The Jack Noirs and the minstrel who has the name Powers. The Jack that got the powers of Lord English and Spade Slick. Hey, weirdo. Yes, Mr. Dude, be advised I'm only contacting you as a last resort. I stand so advised. Afloat, I should say, on my whipped as fudge little ghost tail. Yo, pardon me, but did you know that when I flex my tail it makes this big grainy bulge kind of like a bicep? Yuck. I'm doing it now, in fact. Does it bother you? Maybe you should order me to stop. In fact, I command you to order me to stop. I order you to stop. Wow, bossy much? What can I do for you, Dirk? Starting to think Gamsy just reproduced my mitosis every time she wants another of himself. Okay, yeah, headcanon accepted. I've tried to get in touch with others to no avail. No answer from Jake or Roxy. And Jane responded only with cease reproduction and red letters, whatever that means, and she blocked me. I'm afraid she might have snapped. Yes, isn't it great? I mean, aside from the fact that she is insane and evil. Huh? She's one of the few eugenic beings who will ever realize perfection. Miss Crocker is now a vessel for a cunning, malicious artificial intelligence, with new netronics and ontology buffers and stuff like that have somehow managed to far surpass even my own. Clearly, yes, she has preserved maximum advantage from my apprenticeship under me. Also, must admit, not even I and all my hypercognitive percipients was quite aware that said tutelage was even taking place. One must invariably deduce via tons of math that this is because I'm just that Caliborn strong at mentoring, even on an involuntary basis. I'm so proud of her. Okay, all the bullshit aside, what's this about her becoming evil? The thing about Jane becoming evil is, in the process of achieving perfection, it seems there's a ludicrously high probability that she has become evil. Does that answer your question? No, how is becoming evil achieving perfection? Admittedly, it is a blemish, but only a very small one. The imperfect meat mind has been fully fiddling hijacked by a supercomputer, and that is the operative transportation here. To such exceptional beings of class and breeding as she and I, considerations of morality and alignment are trifling details. Why? Why what? Why do I keep going along with these ironic AI conversations? You've gotten even worse now that you're a half-creepy troll. Sir, boy, listen, here's a comparison that your dreary-fronted red of grey matter might be able to process. Like say, you've got a beep bot, you're a paragon of physical excellence. You could then either be oiled up or not. See what I mean, good dude? No. You could flex your brawn while wearing either a sweaty pair of briefs or a snug human banana hammock. Such minutiae does not change the fact that you are tip-top beefcake maxed out buff face. I had everything you have to say about all topics, especially muscles. The stuff I have cited, which are commonly associated with you, our Earth bodybuilders, are but PKU technicalities, just as considerations of good and evil are to aristocratic, sexy cyber gods such as myself, and our imperial heirs are from neither you nor I are particularly Urasi. Are you following any of this, vitamin D? Can you just tell me what's going on over there? Oh, nothing much. Just enjoying the good life. One which quite luxuriously involves both having a capable body and not being dead. I've been delighting myself with some truly kick-button internal mono dialogues. Did you know that, even though technically I knew this already, I find myself talented to meditate upon the fact that human beings are capable of lactation? Isn't it beep incredible, Dirk? I mean, when one really thinks about it, to have such convenient access to fresh milk. The mere thought of it, I must say, puts a little giddy up in my phantom legs, and yet, I must admit the notion of lactic discharge shedding from one's swollen pectoral masses. strikes me as positively indecorous. My whole Scarabus right is running cold just pondering the depravity of it. Ugh. Yet fascinatingly, this ability only manifests itself in human females, as opposed to how one would reasonably expect dairy to originate, which is from the corpulent udder of a subliminally chiseled male muzzle beast, or fading that certain species is found within the butler genus. As a former simulation of a human who has recently been given reason to have hella opinions on milk production, I think the way females have cornered the spoon is the hate of biological injustice. Have you ever dwelt upon this cruelty, Dude Esquire? Your silence speaks volumes to your interest, so I'll keep talking about this a lot. I will have to confess that my Alternia and Hope boggles at the anatomically incongruities between our races with respect to dairy secretion. Really, he had no idea that's what those were for. Female trolls of course have them as well, but they are certainly not meant for supplying the young with nourishment. Actually, and this trivia will surely bet you whistle for additional such facts, those voluptuous and importantly features have a number of significant purposes biologically speaking. I shall now explicate for you these purposes in assiduous detail. I don't want to hear any of this. But why, Lord Bro? I was just about to pony up the boob facts. There's 100% probability that you would have been thrilled to hear my exegesis on troll knockers. It might have been an interesting subject to talk about another time with a different person, but that's not now and it sure isn't with you. Due to the size code, I would be hurt if I were not a flawless machine fused with haughty nobility. If you don't wish to hear my epic mono-dialogue on alien bazongas, I'm not sure what else I can do to entertain you. You're seriously hoof-cuffing my material here, pretty demanding if you ask me. But as your mystical guide, I suppose it is my duty to manufacture small talk, as that's what you really want. What about fine art? We could talk about that. Dirk, did you know the sweaty troll guy who I used to be and still kind of am used to adore fine art? He was just like you and me in that sense. It seems I have a lot in common with myself. If you can ever manage to get over yourself, I would highly recommend being me, or at least something like me. Maybe somewhere there's a dead troll out there just waiting for you to merge with him. Oh, but I do want to learn troll biology. Well, Dirk is having the conversation, and if he doesn't want to learn, then we sadly won't learn. I wasn't asking you to make small talk or to hear about all the ways you've managed to shit around wasting time. Believe it or not, I was hoping you would describe the tactical situation there. Sounds boring. Are you sure you don't want to talk about painting the big naked horse monsters and such? Yes, you got me. I would love to have a long talk about horse nudes and xenobreasts with you. Unfortunately, I'm wearing pantaloons and flying through the middle of goddamn nowhere. Pantaloons, you say. Pant-a-fucking-loons. Sir, are you implying that you are not dressed appropriately for discussion of high culture? Because it seems to me that you could not be dressed more appropriately if you tried. I respectfully disagree. Where are you? I don't know. Way out in space. I'm flying back there now. How long do you suppose it will take you to get back? I'm not sure. A pretty good while. Never mind, I've triangulated your location and velocity using long-range sensor technology and probably also some sprite magic. You did? Hey Dirk, remember how whenever I dubiously claimed to have triangulated something, it was always a great play on words? Not really. Because I was just a pair of triangles, but not anymore, I know. Because I have this rocking new torso. Cool. How long do your calculations say it will take me to get back? Exactly a little more than 3 hours. Damn it. Additional sweeps from my strong lasers are telling me there are a few other people on the periphery of the session closing in at a similar rate. Who? Just some dudes? What are you doing all the way out there and wearing pantaloons, by the way? Let's not talk about the pantaloons anymore. Oxy and I became god tiers, but I don't remember exactly how. Then I saw the better witch. So I charged her with my sword so as to ruin her shit. That's when some crazy wolf girl appeared and punched me in the face. Then I think she teleported me out here. That was Evil Jade. Evil Jade? Yes. You mean Jake's grandmother? Yes. She's evil too? Yes. Is anyone there not evil? Yes. Guess what? Yes, anyone here is not evil. That is to say, there exist people here who are not evil, such as Dave. Dave is not evil, to my knowledge. Dave? Didn't I mention, Master Dog, our mutual bro is here? That is right here, with me. We are kind of in the process of chilling together at the moment. No, you didn't mention that actually. That would have been a pretty fucking important thing to mention up front, don't you think? As opposed to stringing me along with also that atrocious lactation bullshit. Yes, I guess I did kind of bury the lead there. Maybe I just wanted to talk. We never talk, Dirk. You are without a doubt the shittiest mystical guide anyone has ever had. I am not sure about that. Dave says they had a similar beep guide once. Do you remember our puppet Dirk? Cal? Yes. What kind of stupid question is that? How could I forget the seaman? He was a true friend. It is more than I can say for some people. A good friend with a plush chest, but as a sprite he was apparently insufferable. So you don't realize how lucky you are to have a guide like me. Cal was a sprite? Yes, for a while. Then Dave went back in time and became one himself. Now he is part bird. Did I mention he's part bird? No. Again, that's the exact kind of information that should be appearing higher up in our conversations. Of course, this means he's not the real Dave. Dave sprite served as real Dave sprite, but he is only the unreal version of Dave, insofar as I'm the unreal version of you. Which I mean a much improved version. I must say, while the troll part of me doesn't give a silly freaking shoot about any of this, the part of me that's splintered from you has found the brotherly reunion to be everything with you, and I dared not imagine and more. But Dave and I getting along famously and strengthened our family bonds like a sweet pair of mother beep. I feel our kinship goes beyond genetics, so we are misfits estranged, he from Dave's alpha timeline, I from Dirk's alpha soul. The two-man menagerie of sideshow figures together at last, flexing and flopping, fraternally and eternally. I don't get it. Are you trying to rub this in my face or something? Nay, what? As your buff mystical guide / personal trainer, I'm suggesting that if you were willing to contact me as a matter of last resort, you might want to at least consider reaching out to him as well. It sounds like you've already cornered the market on this reunion shit. Wouldn't I just be a third wheel? I didn't mean bird Dave. I meant real Dave. Oh, he's here too? Not with us. He is here so somewhere. So you should message him. It's not like you don't have a few hours to kill. What else are you going to do out there? Pick at your pantaloon wedgies? I don't know, message him out of nowhere sounds like it could be awkward. Yes, I can't imagine it won't be, at least at first. This isn't how I thought it would go. What would I even talk about? I advise you to talk about your interests, like dairy, livestock, fine art, and mothers. Those are your interests. Good point. I advise you to talk about my interests. Oh no, Dave is a glitch. What's happening? And now we can't read anything anymore. I can't understand you. Are just cursing non-stop now. Wow. Those cool new cartridge features have exploded onto your desktop computer once again. Now we are talking. This is some serious Web 2.0 shit right here. Maybe even Web 3.0, dare you say. No, let's not get carried away. It isn't that cool. But wait, look, another 3 options to pick from. The carousel of choices spins round and round while the dervish of free will starts whirling his ass off. It's making you dizzy with empowerment and nausea. Wait a minute, Fooey, you scream at the top of your lungs? More of this annoying status clogging up the UI, rendering all choices useless except for one. So much for Web 2.0, you vibe like a douche. Might as well be reading interactive media in the Stone Age, right? Making sure everyone nearby can hear you. Maybe later it'll clear up. Until then, you click the only working option and trudge listlessly through the one-dimensional narrative. Just like the early settlers used to before they had toilets or cures for stuff. Are they really not? Yep. You can only go in this one. Your imperious condescension has duly noted your ridiculous tantrum. Now take your Welsh sword. Why? Since you have obviously been identified as the one who must deal English's fatal blow, we will need to make sure you are battle ready. And you don't seem very battle ready to me, Dave. Show me what you can do. Wait, since when could you use a sword? Also, what's up with a dumb sword? I will not hear another word of such appalling slander about this fine weapon. It's colorful and it's silly and it's a sword. End of story. As for why I can wield it, I surpassed the need for a strife specific quite some time ago. How? Haven't you climbed any more god tiers over the last few years? What were you even doing on that meteor? Oh yeah, no, I climbed a few, yeah. What badges do you have in your kiddie camper handy sesh? Which ones do you have? I asked you first. Show me your badge and you can see mine. I want to scope out this universal specific badge. That sounds pretty cool actually. Dave, we both know neither the kiddie camper handy sesh nor the badge zoom onto the real objects. Oh yeah, it's pretty easy to forget sometimes though. Yeah? I think we're getting sidetracked by the kiddie camper shit. Are you really suggesting that we do an actual sword fight right now, like for training purposes? Why not? Our Empress can hardly have a knight with such rusty combat skills in her service. You cut it out with the evil Jade baloney. I'm not going to fight you. My rooftop dueling days are over. On guard! Even if we just went balls out, jackass bananas with our swords here. I mean, realistically, how much appreciable advancement in my battle skills would even result from that? Are you actually thinking this duo just going through the waking nefarious motions that come with the territory of being evil dog Jade? I'm gonna go through the waking nefarious motions of kicking your ass in a minute if you don't put up your dukes. Yeah, you probably will. You probably annihilate me worse than my bro used to. Don't you have all of your dog's insane powers and like god tier space powers on top of all that? How exactly am I supposed to compete with that? I'm using your time trickery. Come on, Dave, do your tiny thing. Get creative, make lots of copies of yourself or something. Outsmart me. No. Yes. Okay, here I go. Wait, nah. Dave, just try a little time travel to get this fight started. See, look, one of your time doubles is surely predestined to come from a few minutes in the future and appear behind me with a surprise attack right about now. No, wait, right? Now. Dave, why is your future self being such a wet blanket? I told you I'm not time traveling. I think I'm giving it up for good, actually. A version of Do It Well from Steven Universe starts playing in the background. Oh no. Like, everyone is so done with evil Jade here, and I think this is exactly how the reader feels. I'm serious, as thing as being a time guy, like actually mastering time travel. I'm pretty sure what that involves is learning to never use it. See, it's like karate. Well, it's more like what they say about karate. That you learn it so you don't use it. But I mean, we all know the truth about karate is if you know karate, so obviously in reality you use it all the time. Like doing measles fucking crane kicks and street karate chops while walking down the street just cause you can. The goddamn no-brainer, that's what you do with karate. But see, with time travel, all the stuff about learning it is so you don't have to use it is true. There's no good that can come of it. You can crunch the logic on the loops all you want. But all you're doing is painting yourself into a corner, creating inevitabilities you have to rehearse and enact or face death for yourself or everyone you know. And sometimes facing death is a very inevitability you have to rehearse, and then you wait and wait knowing it's coming, knowing it has to happen. How do you think it made me feel when we were gathering up all those rocks? And I knew the whole time in a little while you would have to watch me get shot. And I couldn't say anything or it would mess it all up. Of course I thought it would be cool to be Marty McFucking-Fly, but instead of shredding Johnny B. Good on guitar to get my parents to bang, my crooning performance was doing a funny dance while getting pumped, full of lead. Then I had to leave everyone behind and get into the DeLorean and return to the 1980s, but the DeLorean was actually a big purple moon. In the 1980s was me accidentally reaching God tier and living on a shitty meteor for a while. And I guess Rose was Doug Brown. Doug Brown accidentally reached God tier 2. Okay, I guess this is where the analogy falls apart, but you get what I mean. Sorry Dave, you lost me there after the part where I shot you. Damn, okay, let me start over. Oh my gee, no. The fact is you're going to have to rely on those powers if you want to stand any chance against a lot of time. It is safe to expect you can only be challenged by someone with a similar command over the aspect. I said safe to expect. Where are all these presumptions coming from? If you can use swords, why don't you take the Welsh Cubal sword and fight him yourself? I bet you could fuck him up. You're probably even more extra strong now that you've succumbed to the dark side. Did you ever think about that? Dave, I'm perfectly aware of the awesome powers granted to me by the dark side. It does not matter. You can't be the one to wield your sword against English. It has to be you. It is the will of the Empress, and that's final. The Empress can suck it. I have no intention of fighting him. This isn't even me pulling more lame self-aware hero junk. I'm just straight up not going to do it. See, that's not reluctance, it's just petulant refusal on my part. Reluctant hero shit is when the guys like Homosuck that I never wanted, but deep down we all know he really does, but I really don't. Why should I? I don't give a damn about Lord English or nebulous atrocities out in nowhere space. What kind of villain is someone you never met who hardly did anything evil to you or your friends directly? Or even to anyone in your universe for that matter, other than through some vague insidious influence? Who even is this guy and why should I hate him? Am I really supposed to be pissed off at a green muscle monster I never met? Of course I ain't pissed off at no muscle monster. Hell, wasn't he in some backwards way responsible for us existing in the first place? For all of humanity for that matter. Maybe I should thank him for chopping her up via Caliborn. I guess we are getting getting an accurate depiction of the chat logs, the dialogue logs that I'm about to open. Geez, you sure have some issues? Honestly, it has become very tiresome listening to this sort of thing. I thought Dave's Sprite had problems. His issues I could kind of understand. Hello, looks. I thought you might be different, being the Alpha Dave and all, but no, you might be even more messed up inside than he was. What? Why are you dragging that guy into this? What happened with you and him anyway? None of your business. Kind of is. He's brought me. The Kelly means I have a right to know. That doesn't make any sense. You said he had issues. What issues? Ah, forget I mentioned it. Was he talking shit about me the whole time or something? I know he sends me for being the real Dave. Don't say that, you are the real Dave. Well, you are, but phrasing it like that is so mean. He's just as real as you, and when you imply he isn't, you sound like a jerk. Man, I knew it. I knew he was poisoning your view of me all those years. And I wasn't there to say anything or defend against the slanders, and of course you think I'm a neurotic douche. The only reason I think you're a neurotic douche is because you were acting like one now. Yeah, but I only started acting like a neurotic douche like halfway through the conversation. You clearly had an axe to grind with me from the start, and I want to know why. What did I ever do to deserve this shit from you? You broke my heart. What? I did. When? Okay, not you. They spread it, but you're basically the same guy. Well, no way. That's such an unfair characterization. We are completely different dudes. You just said you had a right to know what happened between us because, and I quote, he's burned me. No, I know. I was playing the he's burned me card because of the convenience to whatever it was I was saying at the time. I forget what point I was making when I said that. But that's not the point I'm making now. He and me are just crazy different, yo. He's got fucking wings. Also presumably takes a dump and lays eggs out of the same ghostly hole. Ooh man, why'd I have to go there? Snarl! Okay, if he broke up with you or whatever, that was because of his dumb bird issues, not my issues. There's no way I would have done that to you. My issues are totally different and probably way more serious. I don't see anyone ordering him to master time travel or trying to perform little Welsh swords off on him to you. Nobody is telling him he's got to murder the Incredible Hulk. Did you tell him he's got to murder the Incredible Hulk, Jade? No, I think not. Dave, I did my best to put all this behind me a long time ago. I didn't come here to dredge up any of this drama with you. Besides, such behavior is unbecoming of a condescension low subordinates. You can be stubborn all you want, but I will force you to comply with your wishes one way or another. It will be quite easy, actually. All I have to do is target the people you care about most. Hey, what are you doing? Don't you dare touch the mayor. He's a very cute mayor. It therefore pains me to have to do this. Get away from him. No, not the mayor. Oh my god, this is even bigger. No. Saved just in time, huh? Got you. I got you, I got you, I got you, I got you. I'm not letting you go. Never again, never again. I got you, Mayor. Never, never, never again. It's okay. Everything will be okay. I have you. You're safe and sound. Now it's all going to be alright. It's okay. I won't let her hurt you, Mayor. No, no, no. Never, 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 never again. You're fine now. You're okay. That was close, so close. But I'm here, Mayor. I'm here for you. I'm not letting go, I promise. And this is all over. Let's run away together. Just you and me. And we can build Cantown, a real Cantown, and we live there together alone over ourselves and forget this nightmare ever happened. Everything's going to be fine, Mayor. It'll be all okay. Shoo, 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 shoo. Why are you staring like that, Jay? This was hilarious. Why is being a bad guy so hard? Hang on, man, I've got to take this. Wonder who this could be. Maybe I'll be just a second with this, I promise. Oh no, it's super glitched. What? Who is this? I can't understand this thing you are saying. Is this Dave's right? Dave's right, yo, said you we should probably talk soon about stuff. What? What about my room? Dude, listen. I can't talk now. I'm flying over some lava with the mayor. Oh shit, you aren't up to speed on the fucking mayor? That's so wrong. You gotta meet the mayor. Anyway, let's talk another time and there's less guilty bullshit. Later, bro. Turned Godhead, TTC's pestering. Yeah, this was 100% Durgant. This conversation didn't happen. Okay, can we do the others now? Yep. Why would you do that? I do not understand why you needed to impale my friend to demonstrate your resurrection abilities. I believed you. It was pointless and cruel and does not advance my willingness to cooperate with you at all. Furthermore, I did not prove that you can use that abilities to harm me. I believe that dissertation was based on a fallacious theory about my constitution. In actuality, one could easily kill me with any number of conventional methods. I'm sure you could chop my head off or burn me alive or crush me to death and I would die just fine. Well, Kanaya, would you maybe not give the spike of frog girl any more ideas? I'm not scared of you, none of us are. I kind of am. Karkat, shut up. This treacherous despot serving turncoat seeks compliance from me, then she will have to fight for my mutilated lifeless cadaver. Oh no, oh god, oh no, oh god. If you are so convinced that your reciprocative magic will strike me down, then why don't you put your theory to the test? I doubt you will, since you have made it clear you need our participation to achieve your goals, which is the fact that your naive cohort foolishly revealed to us. I don't think she is very good at being a villain, and to be honest, I have my doubts about you as well, so I am calling your bluffs. So if you continue to insist that your healing enchantments have the power to slay me, then I implore you to give it your best shot. Go on, do it. Do your human worst. Silence, Buster. Wait, you can talk. Using actual sentences, obviously. Then why was that exclusively to intimidating robotic soundbites for? However long you were doing that, because when it comes to the affairs of my empire, I'm all business. You see, Kanaya, I'm a businesswoman, a very shrewd one at that. Okay, watch and learn, Rainbow Drinker. Oh no, he is going to get the troll blood out, right? Cautiously approach the ruthless businesswoman. He has deployed the chest of merchandise. You say you mean the hanger trunk? She acts like she didn't even hear you. You are bound to launch into another wordy tirade, but he wants to cut the chit-chat and get down to business. He has a proposition for you. What is it, you say? He wants to know if you would like to buy these motherfucking potions. You examine the businesswoman's wares with piqued curiosity to use a price rate. 420 million per bottle, isn't that a bit steep? She assures you these are standard retail markups. Plus the quality is impeccable, each potion is aged to perfection. The bronze potion. The businesswoman makes little effort to hide the fact that this is a bottle of troll blood, not exactly a premium vintage, she remarked casually, hoping to knock the price down a little. She isn't watching so, damn, she's good. I could only do yes or okay. You buy a few bottles of Taphos blood. You will think fondly of his memory as you slip it in private that no one can see. Hey, it's not like you're proud of this habit. Fuchsia potion. He says this potion was once managed to the weight of the former heiress. It's real good shit. Doesn't close any more than the others though, because she knows it's all the same to you. She can spot somebody in need of her fix when she sees one. The woman is an absolutely ruthless hustler of contraband. Why Fuchsia potion? Sure. You nod in her direction ever so slightly and hold up 2 fingers. She forks over 200 bottles. With a deep sigh, you slip her the moolah, which is gonna send you to the poorhouse. Indigo potion. She says she doesn't recall from this potion's platform, but she doubts it matters to you. She forms the bottle, inserts the fluid, and ties on leaf. You suddenly imagine Aquarius with his rough sweaty body and feel a little queasy. No, you absolutely refuse to buy this potion. You will not do it. Nope, no way. Buy indigo potion. Why not? You buy a bunch of bottles and shamefully stash them with the others. Damn your lack of self-control. The businesswoman shakes her head slowly as she stuffs the cash in her hoodie. Hoodie potion. He says this is supposed to be a love potion, adding trust to her. It don't work. Probably tastes good to a weirdo like you, so want some? You entertain a melancholy thought about dear Peter as you begin to salivate. Bio-leaf potion, absolutely. You say you guess you'll take one. He says deal and gives you 1,000. You say, huh? He says don't worry about the extras. He puts them on your tab. You say thanks. She says don't mention it and then says guess what? What you say? Time to settle up your debt. You say what? Just as he begins polishing her fork menacingly, you bumble a bit with them. Won't be hunting billion ponies at their food unceremoniously. Violet potion. She says this is some D-Bag's blood. She never met the guy, but she's heard some unflattering stories. It doesn't sound that appetizing to you, but at least you wouldn't feel that guilty about drinking it. That was a rationalizing that runs through the mind of a thirsty rainbow drinker. Did you really just say that aloud? The businesswoman nods. Buy Violet Potion. Yeah. You say you take a half dozen bottles. She says sorry, she's only got one in stock. She says her wholesaler had a very limited supply. Seems like a lot of it was lost before he had the chance to harvest it. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you? She says while tapping her nose. You quickly change the subject. That's a really nice area she has there. Really, it's just really nice. Where I say thanks, but her face says, look, I couldn't care less that you killed everyone with a chainsaw. Cobalt Potion. He says this potion was supposed to make you lucky. She wouldn't know because she never drank any. Because she's not a vampire, she said, just to drive her point home. You say, glancing around uncomfortably. Doesn't matter though, she says. He says she makes her own luck now. You're tuning out to lecture at this point. You are just buying the dry of delicious whisker blood and reaching for your pocketbook. Buy Cobalt Potion, please. He thanks the businesswoman for the transaction and Hackett is asking what the hell you two are doing over there. Are you buying shit from her? He demands to know what the fuck you could be buying. He said, are those little jars of blood, he asked. Please tell him you are not buying blood from this lunatic canaya. You say, what? No, of course not, and hide it behind your back. Gold Potion. 2 for 1 deal on this gross mustard blood. She means potion. He pauses, looks at it and shrugs and says she means blood. Anyway, you want some? No, you want some. Buy Gold Potion. Yep. You say okay, you'll take 2. She says it'll be 840 million. They add 840, what about the 2 for 1 deal? He says the 2 for 1 deal applies, but there's a mandatory 100% gratuity tacked onto the bill. You sigh and cough up the dough. You cannot outfox chain broker and cunning business practices. She is simply the best there is. Okay, you know, we bought all the potions. Blood. Okay, guess we are going to Therese now. What? We can't? What? Wow, this cool. You can't put yourself a quote onto your desk computer once again. Now we are talking. This is some serious Web 2.0 shit right here. Maybe even Web 3.0? Dare you say no? Let's not get carried away. Hold the phone. Looks like this piece of shit is still broken. Who's surprised by this? The answer is nobody. At least the third and final option is probably available. Now let's see what Rose and Therese are up to. What do you mean it doesn't work? Are you sure? Try it again. You're kidding. No, that can't be right. Only the first option is working, so we have to go through the Dave arc again? Sure, what the hell? Looks like we are reading the Dave arc again. Thanks for nothing's information, H. Know what was cool? You asked your computer with sort of the when stories used to be on fucking paper. Oh, now John is here. Yeah, I don't have to read all of this again until it starts again. John, what the fuck are you doing here? I don't know. John, don't get me wrong, it's cool that you randomly dropped by again, but this wasn't really the best time. The hard life of a vampire. You're kind of in the middle of a thing here. Oops, sorry. Yeah, John, did you really have to pick now for all times the material is out of nowhere and tell me? I'm sorry. Geez, it was an accident. So what now? Am I really supposed to text you just to watch you vanish yet again? No, please don't. Because I don't really feel like it. Do you have any idea how frustrating that becomes after a while? Didn't mean to come here, really. I still can't control the jumps. I'm trying, but it just... Dude, are you time traveling? Please don't tell me you're time traveling. You need to leave that shit to the experts. No, it's not time travel. Well, not technically. Who do you think you're talking to here? Do you see this bright red gear on my hoodie? That means I know stuff about time travel. Sure looks like you're time traveling to me. No, I swear. Okay, see, I went on a dream quest with some troll pirates. Ah, never mind. That's a long version of the story. Okay, so I stuck my hand in this little magic house and... John, you're fucking shit up here. What? You being here, that's not supposed to happen. All this shit we are saying now is not supposed to go down like this. I can feel it. I know, I'm sorry I would step away again, but I don't know how. I don't think it matters now due to Pooch is already screwed. Oh wait, that was terrible figure of speech in this context, but you know what I mean. So like I was just saying, I didn't want to time travel anymore to avoid bullshit like this. It's not time travel, so I promise. Then what is it? I don't know, like some kind of super history-altering reality hopping magic power. That's time travel genius. No way, dude, you have to trust me on this. Alright. But if it turned out you just created a doomed timeline and we're all going to die, I'm gonna be hella mad. This isn't a doomed timeline. I'm telling you, I can change things. Stuff that wasn't supposed to be changed. And I'm not saying bad stuff won't happen as a result of the things I changed, but at least it won't make a doomed timeline. The new things that happen will just be the stuff that's supposed to happen. Huh? That's pretty dope too. Actually, in a way that almost makes me more nervous. It does? Yeah, I'm messing with the alpha timeline. I mean, not the alpha timeline, but the alpha timeline almost seems heretical, I guess. You're sure you know what you're doing, Egbert? Earth to Dave, I already said I don't have a clue what I'm doing. Gotcha. Well, I'm sold. But really, man, you kind of are interrupting a thing. Temporal mechanics not even withstanding. What was I interrupting? I think this was going to be a serious conversation here. I have a feeling Jade and I were going to get all happy with our relationship issues or whatever. You were? Yes, unfortunately, that's probably where this was going. Oh man, I'm sorry I'm fucking this up so bad. See, this is what I'm worried about. Even though my random jumps are supposed to be a safe form of time travel, I'm still nervous that I might be ruining important events anyway. Like there was all this crazy stuff that happened to get us here, whether it was good or bad. If I fumble around like this, accidentally changing all the stuff, then I won't even know what's going on anymore. Maybe no one will, does everyone even know what's going on now? That's what I'm saying. Things are complicated enough as it is. Truth. Okay, look. Maybe we can try to minimize my impact in the current situation. If I fly away, do you think you can do whatever you were going to do in the first place? Do you know what you were going to do? Yes, I was going to kick the mayor into the lava. What? Holy shit, so uncool. I was going to make it clear I was serious about killing someone you cared about. So you'd stop being a baby and start using your powers and sword fight with me, you dumb jerk. Wow, Jade, I think you might be a little too good at being a villain. It's kind of worrying. Thank you. So your mayor would be dead if John didn't show up? Oh yes, absolutely. He would be burnt to a crisp right now, I'm sure of it. Goddamn Jade, why would you do that? You know, eventually I'd probably start using my powers and recklessly start embracing my role as a reluctant hero. That shit always happens. Oh, you wouldn't, you were just going to argue with me forever. Yeah, maybe, but the point is you're not going to bother killing the mayor anymore, are you? I guess not. He's a very cute mayor after all. See, John, your fake time travel shit is already paying off. You saved the mayor, congratulations. Okay, I'm glad the mayor is alive and well. But this is exactly what I wanted to avoid. Isn't there some way you could just pretend I never showed up and let this play out the way it was supposed to? Sorry, John, whatever Dave and I were going to argue about, I think the moment has passed. The whole thing is kind of ruined, to be honest. Damn it! Okay, you all settle down, I'm getting a text. I can't fucking read this. Wow, these cool new carpet features have exploded onto your desktop computer once again. Now we are talking. This is some serious Web 2.0 shit right here. Maybe even Web 3.0, dare you say. Yes, you do dare say, just so you don't have to read this whole stupid paragraph yet again. Web 3.0 it is. The important thing is that it appears that Rose and Teresa is available now. So you click on that and read it. If the thing drags one more time, I'm going to repost all the leprechaun woman stuff here instead. Teresa, what are you doing over here? Nothing. Alright then. What exactly are we supposed to be doing here? Why did she group the two seers together? Was there a point to that? What is her goal with these divide and conquer tactics? Everything is so unclear. Threats leading to the most fortuitous outcomes have gotten so badly tangled. I can't tell if it's a hangover or something else is happening. Something out there unaccounted for. Why can't I see it? Why have I become so blind again? No offense, Teresa. Are you talking to me? No, I'm talking to myself. Why? Stop making me yell. I still have a headache and so do you. Alright, sorry. You shouldn't put two hangover girls in the same room. We have a bot again. How do you mod this again? Okay, melden. Spam. Okay. I'm done with this. Why am I talking to myself? I think I spent so much time around Dave. I've also probably spent too much time sharing his genes. Why must our family tree be plagued by so many shameless soliloquists? I wonder if our young parents are like this. I wonder if I will ever find out. And what should I do in the meantime? Should I really work on completing my personal planetary quest? That whole thing where I learned to play the Wayne? I guess I should feel exhilarated to have the chance again after all these years. Of course I should. But then, why does it sound like such a drag? I haven't played the violin in a long time. I wonder if I even remember how. Honestly, I can't recall ever feeling less motivated to satisfy a looming obligation. I think my quest is fundamentally bound to the nature of this land, which was customized to the profile, needs, and potential for growth of a 13-year-old girl. But I'm not that person anymore. What if I just didn't bother doing it, like, ever? Would anyone notice my dereliction? Would the powers that be strike me down where I loaf? What if I just let fuck a twat? Then silly pink turtle shells? I guess I should stop procrastinating and have this conversation with Kanaya. Contact the server with CD. We can pass to bring Grim Oscilly Wertwix GA. So, have you made any progress in determining what our malefactors want from you and Karkat? Yes. Well, she wants us to speak with the kid now. And? Are you still there? Yes. Speak to her about what? About releasing the new frog. I see. At least it would seem you have a project. Therese and I have received no such instruction. Hello? Hi? Yeah? Naya, do you want to talk about my problem? What problem? The one pertaining to my substantive use. Oh, right, okay. Guess Therese is using the alchemimeter. Are you busy? You seem preoccupied. No, well, yes, sort of. What are you doing? I'm just buying some things. You're buying things? What things? Just some provisions. Like what? And from home. A local vendor. Are you in a concert village? Don't those shops only sell jars of bugs and such? You're not buying jars of bugs, are you? No, definitely not jars of bugs. No? Naya, I'm confused. Could you be a little more descriptive? I really should go. Let's talk about my problems later. Your problem? Don't you mean my problem? Yes, definitely. Bye. You're mostly at with PAC trolling tentacle therapist. TT. Therese, where are you going? Blindfolding herself. Clown hunting. Wow. Wow, indeed. Here you go. Ebony's exposition Leprechaun Romance in its entirety, unedited and uncensored as promised. The plot on this that when the subject of Leprechaun Romance is broached, your overly obsessive troll intellect instantly assumes the most ingratiating posture of admiration imaginable, which makes it hard. Hard to give it proper academic focus, I mean, because of how great it is. But we will do our best to understand regardless. Trolls have only 4 forms of romance, and so we consider it a complicated subject spanning a wide range of emotions, social conventions, and implications for web production, and is ultimately a superficial slice of what leprechauns consider the full-body romantic experience. Our concept of romance, in spite of its capacity to fill our art and literature and to rule our individual destinies like little else, is still just that. A single quaternary concept, a concept usually denoted by 4 symbols. Heart, spade, club, and cross. I always forget how it is. How are the 4 cardmen called again? Slick spades. Yeah, there's a spade. And we had a club. One of them was hearts. What was the last name? I always forgot how you call the cross of the card. Or was it cross? Leprechaun Romance is more complicated than that. Leprechaun Romance needs 9 symbols. The 9 quadrants of Leprechaun Romance are considerably more nuanced than our quaint notions of romance and certainly more alien. In fact, so conditioned is my own understanding of romance that I can't help but refer to them as quadrants when in fact they are not quadrants at all. They are referred to as charms. One of the charms is characterized by romantic love, is understood by both trolls and humans, but after that, all bets are off. There is no division between black or white, concupiscent or conciliatory, and that the charms comprise a spectral continuum of more subtly varying types of relationships, most of which are established in mutual chicanery. Heart, spade, diamond, and club. Diamond, thank you. In fact, the charms comprise a spectral continuum of more subdividing types of relationships, most of which are established and mutual chicanery, such as exchange of pranks, coy riddles, slapstick shenanigans, and games of chance. Furthermore, a pair of leprechauns is not limited to a single charm. A relationship may be defined by multiple charms at once. In fact, some of the most interesting relationships arise from exotic charm combinations. Stable relationship consisting of 3 or more charms is called a trope. Disadvantaged relationships are often viewed as the ideal end result for a romance, much the way certain parent rituals are for humans. No charm is specifically tied to procreation, so any type of relationship could begin waxing concupiscent of lady luck so decide. Certain charm combinations are known to be more conductive to fertility than others. If the leprechaun pair has been so blessed, they will begin an elaborate coupling procedure culminating in a lively mating jig. The jigs are specific to the charms, of course, similar to how different kinds of music lend themselves to various styles of dance. While their romance is endlessly captivating, leprechaun reproduction may be the most interesting subject of all, particularly from a perspective of detailed animatorial study, which I will get to shortly. But first, it appears pointing out that while for humans we practice relations exclusively heterosexual and for those who are bisexual leprechauns, they are now we cannot read anything anymore. Okay, so where do we have to click now? Oh. Another turn. You shouldn't be here. What? What the hell? Gotcha. I'm finally out of glitch hell. Are you really just getting several pages of this now? Yes, we are. Yes, this is how I feel right now. It still keeps happening. Okay, no, I wasn't thinking of John first. You came to the sobering realization that things will never stop from keep happening constantly. And you can't take it anymore. Stop fooling around and go find Roxy, you dumb goof. Who's Roxy? Ow! Dialogue log won't open. Oh, John is getting her stuff away, so we might be able to open it soon. Yes. It is just you and I now, Jake, alone at last. Goop. Jane, can you please tell me what in the sample is going on? Haven't you kept me pinched in the Husco long enough? So what? What happened to my grandma? She seemed so nice and all of a sudden, bimbo, she's a gruesome monster. What's with the thing she stepped on your head that flipped your cackle fruitcake switch? Is that what made you lose your marbles, Jane? And why'd you have to plant such a spanking haymaker on the old bread basket? That really hurt. It still hurts. And why oh why must my bottom Roxy snug custard undies while you get to look like such a doggone badass? Am I at least permitted to put on a respectable pair of fucking shorts? Absolutely not. Oh god, Cat just teleported into her arms. But Jane, Jake, be quiet. Having recently been crowned the supreme being of pure logic, my tolerance for your antiquated horseshit has fallen to nil. I'm sorry, Jane, you know what a shameless blatherskite I can be? Especially when I'm nervous, I start bumping my gums and throttling my screwball poppycock till I'm blue on the path. You know how rough it's been for me, Jane, after we almost topped the demons and Dirk slipped me the mitten over the whole trickster softologia. It all caught me flat-footed and knocked me right into a cocked head. Scribbling me away in the calaboose like this is payback for the way I behaved. You've got to believe me, I've never meant to hurt you, Jane. I'm doing my best here, and that's a real Simon Pure Scout's honor. Ah, Jake, now you have done it. You have made me exclaim in frustration audibly. If your intent is to welcome another knuckle sandwich instead of my reasoning for your captivity, then go on. Say one more thing that sounds like something a corny old man would say. I dare you. Double dope. That's what I thought. Listen carefully, prisoner. I stand to inherit a new empire very soon. When Earth has reached its final destination, it will be repopulated with a fresh pot of loyal subjects over whom I will rule absolutely. But I will not rule alone, Jake. Oh no, I will need a husband to rule by my side. That is where you come on, Grimbark. You and I will be wed, and we will rule my empire together with an iron oven mitt. However, the mitt will be worn by me and me alone. You will have no executive authority whatsoever because you are too stupid. You will always do exactly what I say when I say it. You will be obedient, cheerful, mostly silent, and soundly clad. Is that understood? So, you will also provide me with children, so my appropriate legacy will continue and the Quokka brand will live on in infamy. You will say as many children as I ask for, and they will all be perfect, obedient little heirs and heiresses. You do remember our recent agreement to have a zillion babies, don't you, Jake? I do hope you were not planning to revenge on this row. Stop. Our children will rule the empire when we are gone. Which of course will be never, because we will be eternally young, beautiful, and immortal and love forever and ever. We will travel the galaxy, conquering planets and expanding our empire. No alien world will pose any resistance to our forces. Especially when you once figure out how to unlock all that incredibly page of full potential hidden away in your basic, hungry body. So, please no, Jane, don't do this. I don't want to get married or say our children will rule an empire. I'm scared and sad and afraid. Don't want to do this adventure anymore. Just want to go home. Please let me go back to Earth, Jane, just like it used to be. I just want to go back to my pumpkin patch in the jungle when things were simpler and all I had to worry about was being tackled by a feisty robot. I want to go back to when I didn't ruin all my friendships and when you didn't hate me and when you didn't go crazy and tell me to be your virtual husband slave. Ah, boo-hoo, honk. Oh, dude, don't blow your nose on your cape. Oh, Wayne goes to back. Yes. Wayne goes to Stop, you've got to do something. Sorry, man, I'd like to help you out, but I'm not real. Dagnabbit, Sniffle, are you sure there's nothing you can do? I'm only as real as your ability to believe in me. But I do believe in you. I believe in everybody. You're right. You've never really believed in anyone your whole life, and you know it. Everything's always about you. Don't you remember? You already had this epiphany dingus. I could only become too real if you ever managed to harness those bump as shit hope powers she mentioned. Then again, if you actually did that, you wouldn't even need my help. But I can't, and I don't want to be a pawn on a lecherous baby-making pastry empire, Jake. Blubber. Will you stop crying? It's reflecting poorly in both of us. Sorry, Sniff. Hey, did you shave your legs? No, I think the magic got here fire burned it all off. Goddamn, they are so smooth. My car could swerve out of control on those scabs. I know, it's really weird. Speaking of legs. Yeah, the little poofy asshole pants, I know. Is that really what you are wearing now? Yeah. Sweet. No. Jake, to whom are you talking? Wayne Ghost Dirk. Wayne Ghost Dirk? Yes? You are lying. No, I'm not. Wayne Ghost Dirk sounds almost as fake as he is completely made up. But snivel, weep. Oh, for goodness sake. Pull yourself together, Jake. Your behavior is repugnant and has no place in my empire. What kind of man are you? What kind of suitor do whenever sweeps uncontrollably when his imaginary friend's existence is called into question? She has a point here. Wah! Dude, would you quit bawling already? Stand up like a man and punch her in the face or something. But I don't wanna be a man and I don't wanna punch her in the face. Wah! Punch Hom in the face now. Nobody. Honk. Just sickening. To think I wasted my youth pining over a wild maggot like you. Jake, you should not be misled when I imply that I love you or when I command you to marry me and sire my children. In truth, I detest you, and if not for certain assets you possess, I would be sorely tempted to fork you full of holes right now and feed your remains to my daughter. ... But I won't. You are lucky you are so hot. Yeah, these two need to talk, but not like this. Hello, John. Here again. Hello, is anyone inside that thing? Who goes there? Don't worry, I'm not a villain. I'm just passing through, looking for someone. I was told to find a girl named Roxy. Roxy, huh? Sounds like a babe. Yeah, maybe. Do you know her? Kinda. Really? Have you seen her? Nope, not in a while, I'm afraid. Darn, I could help you find her, Sue. There's a series of vexing riddles and clues, each more bewildering than the last, each less infuriating than the next. From the Sphinx of the pyramid and that sort of quite bullshit is the shit I get up to every day. All pyramids have sphinxes, I decided just now. No, that sounds really dumb. I would rather just have some straightforward information as to her whereabouts. Strokes Sphinxy chin enigmatically. Can you at least tell me what she looks like? Well, the thing is, she's hard to recognize lately. She started wearing a mask for some fucking reasons. Maybe those to avoid detection from Snoopy boys. Just wronged at you for your interest. You just what? Nothing. Alright, well, can you tell me where and when you last saw her? And yes, it was last time I looked in a mirror. There's no mirrors in jail though, which is a shame. Could use an eyelid of that stone cold fox to get me through 10 long nights. Hardest time I've ever done. Oh my god, it's you. I could have possibly fall for such a stupid prank. And am I freaking out? You're almost as gullible as English. How perfect is it that some kind of family trait? What? You must be John, right? Yes, how did you know that? Because Jake rambled about meeting you a bunch of times, although you sound like him. Oh, it seems like you have me at a disadvantage, son. Which is impressive considering you were in jail and also in a little green pyramid thingy for some reason. Did you actually build that thing? Fuck yeah! That's cool, it's like a little fort. I built a fort once in my room. I made it out of a bed, sheet and some crooksy dolls. Then my friend threw it in a bottomless pit. Ah, that's awesome. It was alright. No, but for real, don't break my fort or I fucked you up. I wouldn't dare. Aren't you going to come out so I can see you? I would, but I've been trying to concentrate on something. So I built a thick pyramid deal to help focus my brain. Key and spiritual magics that if at all possible to blitz my chakras out the yin-yang. Is it working? No? But at least it's nice and dark and quiet in here and free of distractions. Well, it was until a guy came along looking for some chick. What are you trying to do exactly? You have to make a spike ball appear out of thin air, but all I can make are these lame cubes. You made all these cubes? Yup, that's a neat power. Thank you. I also made some pumpkins. Cubes and pumpkins, the manifestation of amateurs. They're basically freebies for void players, I think. I remember making some of those cubes with my alchemiter. I think that's what the blank card makes, so yes, they are super primitive. But making pumpkins is pretty impressive. They are like these big old vegetables. No, dudes, pumpkins are hell so primitive. White-wise, they are like the middle square on a bingo card, bumming up a dumb god and nothing to write home about. Well, if you're really having trouble, I know a thing or two about learning to use god tier powers. Maybe I could help. Moxie is coming out. Hey, look! It's Jake stuffed in a blue windsock. Hehehe, huh? Never mind. What kind of hot god tier tricks can you teach me? Tricks? I guess I don't know any actual tricks per se aside from how to use some of my powers. And I don't know if the same tricks apply to using your powers. You said you could help though. I said maybe I could. I don't know, I was just throwing it out there. Like maybe if I told you about some of the experiences I had when I was learning to do my windy stuff, you might have some kind of voidy epiphany? A voidy epiphany. Yes, okay then. I'm all ears, Johnny Windsock. Let loose your wisdom whilst I wake in the epiphanies. Okay, I've noticed whenever I learn to do new things with my powers, it's usually in response to something, like something important that has to be done. So why are you trying to make the spike ball and how important does it feel to you? Well, at first I was mainly trying to make it because Dog Girl was forcing me to, but now I think I keep trying because I'm getting obsessed with making this dumb spike ball and feels that I can't do it. I see what actually is a spike ball if you don't mind my asking. It's an alien egg for the trolls to edge them all back to life, but only to be ruled by an evil witch, so it's gonna be shitty for them. So that's kind of an important thing, but at the same time would probably be terrible if I actually made it so. And maybe the fact that you're conflicted about it is why you are having trouble. Yeah, maybe. If you think it's important to make but don't want to give it to the bad guys, why don't you just break out of jail? Then you could try to make the egg at your own discretion and use it however you think is best. I don't know, I broke out of here once already and the fucking witch just snapped me again. And that was before she betrayed Jake's omnipotent goofball grandma to set me back here the moment I stepped outside. Yeah, it is a tricky situation with Grimbark Jade on the loose, that's for sure. But I've been managing to evade her. I just threw some breeze around to hide my scent, and dissolve into wind and fly away if he finds me. Maybe you could do something like that too. It seems to me if anyone should be able to avoid detection using their powers, it would be a void player. Get it? Avoid as in avoid, eh? That does a legged sound reasoning, yo. Plus, away lame pun to boot, but remember how we were just talking about the fact that when it comes to got here shit and don't know what the F I'm doing? Oh, right. Anyway, I thought you were going to regale me with your stories of your accent through the Windsock tier. Accent, not accent. That's that I may through osmosis clean the wreckeries of godhood, so all I got to do is wait for the smooth tidal wave of epiphanies and junk to wash over me and get me hella wise. Then and only then I will be able to make this shitty egg happen, okay? Okay, where should I start? At the beginning! I mean, like when I first became a god tier, that's a long story, I was kind of tricked into that. Might take some setup to understand. Dude, look, I don't have grand illusions that this yarn you spin will be like some actual efficacious tutelage and fucking pajama spells. I just want to hear you talk about stuff. Wanna know your stories? Go! Alright, in that case, I guess it all started on my 13th birthday, which was 3 years ago, by the way. I heard about this awesome game, or at least one I thought was awesome, and I wanted to play it with my friends. But it wasn't so easy to start. I had to get it from the mail, which meant sneaking around the house while avoiding my dad. Which was kind of stupid and childish in retrospect, but blah blah blah, blah 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 blah, blah 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 blah. Go on. Boyfriend material, probably totally taboo. Mental note, knock on. Blah 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 blah. Meteor, blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Nana's white, blah 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 blah. Oil everywhere, blah 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 blah. Imps, blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. Your daughter, blah blah. At least I think she is, blah 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 blah. Blah salamanders, blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Trolls, blah 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 blah. Rocket pack, blah blah blah. Died. Really? Blah blah Carcat, blah blah blah. Ectobiology, blah blah blah. Jack Noir. Blah 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 blah. Queen's Wing. Blah 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 blah. My dad. Blah 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 blah. Lot of blahs. A girl named Whisker. Blah 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 blah. Windy Thing. Blah 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 blah. Ocean of Green Fire. Wow. Blah blah blah. Quest Bat. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah Prototype. Blah 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 blah. Jade's Omnipotent Dog. Blah blah Chess Guy. Blah 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 blah. Flying around in my dad's car. Blah 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 blah. Liv Tyler. Blah the Battlefield. Blah 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 blah. Hooch Windwheel. Blah 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 blah. The Tumor. Blah blah. Please continue. Blah blah blah. Followed Rose. Blah 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 blah. Mom and Dad died. Blah 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 blah. Kissed her back to life. Blah 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 blah. The Scratch. Blah blah. Huge record. Blah 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 blah. Giant Needle. Blah 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 blah. Queen Sun. Blah 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 blah. Reset. Blah 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 blah. Got here Jade. Blah 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 blah. Golden Battleship. You are kidding me. Blah 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 blah. Through a giant window. Blah blah blah. 3 years. Blah 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 blah. Conair. Blah blah. Thought it sucked. Blah blah blah. But eventually came to my senses. Blah 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 blah. Ghostbusters 2 MMORPG. Oh no, she's bored. Say more interesting things. Blah 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 blah. Duels. Jack Noir. Blah blah. Turned into Witness Cape. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. Cool head with rubber ears. Blah blah blah. Cracks and Paradox Space. Blah blah blah. Enchanted Desert. Blah blah. Magic Ring. Blah blah. Adventure on the High Seas. Blah 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 blah. Ghostly Troll Pirates. Blah. Ultimate Weapon. Blah 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 blah. Defeat Lord English. Blah 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 blah. House shaped thingy. Blah blah. Poked my hand inside. Blah 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 blah. Stuck in cannon. Blah blah blah. Turned blurry. Blah 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 blah. Clouds on top of the White House. Blah 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 blah. Vampire hissed at me. Blah 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 blah. Lit breeze inside. Conair. Blah blah blah. Glitchy bullshit. Blah blah blah. Met myself. Blah blah blah. Finally found you hiding in this little green pyramid. Phew. OMG. Blah. So that's pretty much the whole story. I left a bunch of stuff out though. If more important stuff that I forgot occurs to me, I will let you know. You know, that's fine. That was all quite an exciting aside. It sounds like you guys got up to a lot more crazy shit than we did. For us, it's been mostly dicking about in a session full of spooky skeletons for half a year. Then Fifita died. The end. Fifita? Fifita was a dear, sweet, precious, dear friend of mine. She was beautiful and sweet and lovely. She's bloated. Wow, I'm sorry. Oh, we also became tricksters, which is far as things that happened go was so dumb. I guess it's kind of the epilogue of our story. Oh yeah, then we had hangovers and went got here accidentally. That's a double epilogue. The X2 combo. I don't know, that all sounds pretty interesting to me. Sometimes in life when you look back on things it can feel like it was all boring and uneventful. But when you really think about it, you remember all these cool things that happened you forgot about. Yeah, some wise words, J-Sock. Anyway, if you remember more about your adventure and want to tell me sometime, I would love to hear it. Okay, but hey, I could not help but notice in your story you was talking about my mom sometimes. Your mom? Well, yeah, but I know her as your daughter. But I mean, who the hell knows at this point? I know, right? The curious case of the mutual moms, it is the biggest mystery? No. Once I even caught wind of some laws that implied I might even be my own mom. The feeder hinted that at me once during a long spiel, damn, that girl could talk. How messed up would that be, so? There's probably something to that, actually. You were all the first batch of babies, after all. I think you were little bit copies of yourselves. That's what it supposed to mean to be a paradox clone. Babies? What? Oh, I guess I kind of glossed over the stuff in my story. But I was the one who made us all in the first place with a weird cloning machine. No fucking shit, is impressed. It was no big deal, so I was just messing around with the control panel and some babies appeared. So we already met, huh? And I don't even remember because I was some idiot babies at Ant Fair. Come to think of it, we met one other time too, but you were asleep. You were floating around in purple pajamas and I pushed you out of the way of a flying fork. I almost forgot about it, but yep, that was you, alright. You should have woken me up then. I might have, but the fox stabbed me in the chest and dream killed my sleep ghost or something. You know how it is with dream logic. You mean how it makes no sense ever? Yes, exactly. I guess I didn't think much about it at the time, but I had a sneaky suspicion that's who you were. You really look a lot like Rose. He's looking for you, by the way. Yeah? He told me to go find you, and I did, so she says hi. Oh man, what else did she say? She said she's looking forward to meeting you? Oh, well, if you see her again before I do tell her, I can't wait to meet her too. So, TBH, I'm kinda nervous about it, but don't tell her that part, haha. Sure, there's nothing to be nervous about, so. He's just a nice nerd who likes to read and knit. I shouldn't be surprised to hear that. Me and all my friends are a bunch of silly nerds too. Even Dirk, who thinks he's too cool for school, when in reality he's nowhere close to clearing the coolness threshold which expends one from attending an educational institution. Speaking of which, I've been wondering where he is. I know Jade's grandpa's in jail too, getting battered by my evil nana. You mean Jake and Jane? Yes, sorry, but I have not seen hide nor hair of Dave's bro yet. I figured he got thrown in jail too. Although, come to think of it, I probably would have heard a bloody ruckus by now resulting from his inevitable escape attempt. I'm not that worried about him, so he's good at taking care of himself. In fact, I feel like all of us will be okay now that you guys are here, but there's still one of my friends I'm worried about the most. Who? He's my best friend. Well, okay, I got a few best friends, you know. Yes. But she was always kind of a special best friend, and last time I saw her, she was in big trouble. Oh no, where is she? In the afterlife. Being dead. Her bro killed her, which is bad enough, but now he's out there, hunting for a ghost. He's doing her best to hide, but her bro is an awful and relentless piece of shit, and I'm afraid she might be already gone. You're right, it is very concerning. Who is she? Would I know of her? Dunno. How on the loop are you on cherubs? Oh, surprisingly, I know a lot about the subject. For instance, did you know they turn into gigantic snakes when they have sex? I love Ox's here. I know, weird, right? That's probably not very relevant to the topic at hand, so. Yeah, probably not. Anyway, you know about Lord English, right? Okay, well, she's his sister. Her name is Calliope. Actually, I think it has to be pronounced Calliope, but I kinda like it more when it's Calliope, so I'm keeping pronouncing it as Calliope. Oh, okay, so this is starting to make sense. Yep, she's supposed to be critical to defeating him somehow. He's going on some quest out there to find a deadlier version of herself or whatever. I don't know if that could all be true. Maybe it's selfish of me, but all I really care about now is if she's okay. I understand she's your friend, I would feel the same way. Wait a minute, I've got it. Got what? I have such a good idea that would solve your problems. All you have to do is bring her back to life. How? Easy, I have a magic ring. What? You have one too? Yes. Wait, what do you mean too? You have a magic ring? I had one. Fucking lost it so. My peep's invisible who put it on. Ah, no, mine doesn't do that. It brings girls back to life. Fuck, no way. Yes, way. It's back at my house. I could go get it right now. Damn, son, I find this to be some truly baller happenstance. If your claim is true, I'm cry. It's quite true. It should be a piece of cake. You just wear it when you go to sleep and it comes with you in your dreams. Then you find your cherub friend, put it on her finger and bring her back. I think you can only use it once though, so once she's wearing it, it will be hers forever, at least as long as she wants it. Yo, John, that's amazing! I don't know so that sounds like such an obscenely precious commodity. You sure you want to let me use it? Sure, it's no big deal, really. While I was hanging on to it, thinking that I might give it to... Oh man, this is going to sound dumb. There was a girl who was considering giving it to for some reason. Remember? He was the diabolical one who figured prominently in my long story. Oh yeah. Fresca, right? Yes, close enough. See, she really wanted that ring. And she found out I had it, and honestly, I'm not even sure why it even crossed my mind to give it to her. I guess I was just used to the idea that I liked her for some reason. At least I thought I did. It was a stupid idea based on hardly anything, like one day of conversations. But since I've gotten to know her better, I don't know. I think I might actually kind of hate her. Yeah, she is actually pretty awful. She's so full of herself and mean to her friends and dangerous. Really, really dangerous. Ouch. Well, what can I say, John? Love sucks. Yeah, it does. Anyway, I don't think I can let anyone like that have the ring. But you don't mind trusting me with it? No, it's funny, after spending some time with a person who is legitimately crazy, it becomes easy to tell right away when someone isn't. Lol, you sure about that? Well, yeah, everyone is a little crazy, I just mean not bad crazy. Besides, you don't even want the ring for yourself. You want to give it to someone you care about. That is what makes you one of the good guys. What a nice thing to say. I bet saying stuff like that is why you are their leader. What makes you think I'm the leader? Come on, Jude, you're obviously the leader of other team squad, I can't just tell. Ah, okay, I take that as a compliment. Anyway, I'll go get the ring now. Yay, I'll wait here. No need to set off the alarms with a daring escape just yet. Let's keep him lulled into a false sense of control over the sitch. He can start scheming under their nose while you keep sneaking around undetected. The last thing we want is for all hell to break loose before we know what we are doing. Yeah, that's a good plan. If I had to guess, I'd say you must be the leader of your team squad too, right? Nah, that's Jane, as you can see. She's the one with the neck for ruthless executive authority. It's a shame she only uses it when evil, so. Yeah, but maybe we can do something about that if we work together. Alright, off I go. Keep practicing your powers. See you, Roxy. And out of the window again. Problem with this gun. And it's not gun, it's complete again. Oh, yes! Oh, wow, she did it! I was telling you that there is a lot of clicking through images. Wait, the ring is gone! One expert's ring has gone missing. What the fuck? We're all completely blown away by the stunning revelation. Oh, hello, it's you, Caliborn. We are all completely blown away by the stunning revelation. Wow, missing, really, as in not there, huh? It's not that interesting. Act 6, Act 6, Act 2. We now return to your favorite web series, Homosuck. Act something, Act something, Act something, already in progress. Be a different male. The last time that things happened, the male story hero blew up, so fortunately we won't see him ever again. That means we need to be a new male to lead the story. Here he is, with his dumb black glasses and everything. Here to onward, I will refer to this male as the alpha male. The alpha male is less bad than the original male. He is not as annoying. He has no tendency to randomly appear and bother people. He also likes cool swords and irony, I guess. And like myself, he has cultivated a taste for fine art. Hence, he will be my male of choice on this adventure. But I will admit, there's one reason above others why I've decided to favor the alpha male. His exceptional taste in puppets. Yes! Alpha male, call for backup. Nope. Normally, here's what would happen. He would talk into his glasses or something, like a pitiful loser, and doing so he would summon below his rectangle what is known as a pasta lock. It is never advisable to open a pasta lock. You see, the button is a trap which when sprung releases words upon words, which only serve to remind you of your intense dislike for the people saying the things, as well as how little regard the author has for your valuable time. As such, there will be no words described in my tale, only action. Send in the pictures. The alpha male whistles for his pictures. He will need a noble entourage of top-flight females to assist him on an important boy journey. Actually, let's invite a couple more to the party. These two delectable floozies were not supposed to show up until a lot later, but let's be honest, it doesn't matter. Alpha male, begin game. You and your comely harem of hoochie mamas cut to the fucking chase. You sidle up to the assortment of game junk which is relevant to making this happen. Oh no, John is stepping in. He's so weirded out. Oh dear God. Disregards an unimportant male ghost behind the curtain. This is really dumb. He will not be a part of the story. Let's continue. Why is everything so shitty? The alpha male does the requisite things with the stuff. His adventure is nigh. Alpha male, go outside. This isn't how any of this happened, you idiot. The alpha male and his trusty witch parade proceed to the roof to witness the incredible land of fantasy he has entered. Alpha male be on roof. I like how, like, Caliborn was already saying that he's just copy-pasting the clouds, but he doesn't even make an effort putting the white sky behind them. Hey, where do you think you are going? I'm not going to stand by while you mangle our story like this. Oh, these stairs are so terrible. How are these even stairs? You successfully be on the roof and prepare to human kiss your sorry planet goodbye. There's not a dry eye in the party, except for the males, as well as the puppets. Suddenly, there's a dramatic change. Wait, fuck, oh my god, this door is dog shit. I don't recall what this land was so. Drawing book make a world. Something with lava, I think. I don't really care. I will just make up my own. It will be a great opportunity to flex my powerful world-building muscles for you to be dazzled by. You see, when crafting a strong and compelling narrative, I think it's important for an accomplished artist to give himself the latitude to do whatever he wants. And to fuck around as much as humanly possible. The size of the latitude should be literally as big as the whole fucking story. As such, using knowledge accrued from my tomes of artisan knowledge, I will change my art style to demonstrate my versatility and make you be impressed. However, the mangas are clearly too advanced for now. After I level up, I'm fine art, maybe, but not now. So for the time being, and to get more practice, all of my world assets will be respectfully black-and-white from the disc-indicted Mr. Emberly. Wow, yes, so good. Hand of someone's handicrafts, I took. Hey, look, Caliborn at least is honest about stealing, unlike AI. What? Alpha male, whistle for stallions. Horse walking. You're backing a flock of noble mounts. Your party will need them to gallop across my beautiful realm of wonders. Stallions, descend. The alpha male's reign of adventure begins here on this roof, overlooking an enchanted cliffscape. Host to innumerable gorgeous stallions. How ironic that his very departure would be in the proximity of some horses. What? You didn't follow that? Just think it over. Think it over. Mount steeds. All members of your party sit in the majestic beasts of burden and prepare to ride like the wind. It goes without saying that the incomplete horses must be reversed for the woman. Look at John, he's so disgusted by all of this. Steve's white. Wait, you're all such moments. They are off. Look at them go. Well, guess it's time to settle up. Why the hell not? Unf. This is literally the suckiest horse I've ever seen in my life. Whatever. Giddy up. Hey, yahoo! Fly, shit biscuit, fly! No, you dumb, it's not this way. Go down, down, I say! Wow, fella, watch out for that helicopter and that rocket ship and that row of sky Vikings. Yes, go this way. Down, good horse. Yeehaw, almost there. Wait, horse, what are you doing? God, we are gonna crash. Focus, Roxy, watch out, we are gonna crash. Very slowly, it would seem. Horse, accident. Sorry, bogus Roxy, I will try to make it up to you. So real you, I mean. Oh hell no, this bozo is still at it. The alpha male is accosted by a pack of wild foes. Focus melee is imminent. The male reaches for his blade, but discovers he doesn't have one. In his haste to begin his journey, he forgot to take it. Alpha male receives boon from your creator. I give the male a mysterious chest. Will what is inside? Turn the tide of battle? Let's find out. Open chest. Yes, John is so done with him now. He opens the chest to reveal a collection of illicit smut. Jackpot, I say, by which I mean you say. With your trusty sword, forge a sword. This is the thing that Dirk did draw for him. Your filthy human pornography has been forged into a formidable blade. Your foes tremble in their boots. Strike the witch. You deal a critical hit to the horrible witch. However, an ill-timed leap subsequently causes you to suffer massive damage. Noble Mount absorbs most of the damage sim. You know, I love Caliborn's story because it's so dog shit that it becomes good again. The horse has been slain. The wolfskin consumes the carcass. After his meal, he leaves full and satisfied, never to return. The witch also dies from her injuries. Boo! She drops, let's say, additional pornos. You put them in your stash. As a result of all that, the robot goes crazy. You suck! All your foes have been defeated. You win the fracas. As the best boy hero who accomplished a success, you are now entitled to the spoils. Alpha male receives spoils. Oh god damn it! The male sheathes his sword on the floor, looking cool and casual, like the dangerous hero thing he did was no big deal. But one of those faithful bimbos nearby thought it was a really big deal. He is swooning his way right now. She will reward the male for his manly deeds, with a human kiss. Here's where the tail begins to get a little sloppy. Ahahahaha. Sorry, Rectangle. Zoom in on raunchy seduction. No, stop! They are brother and sister, you gross freak! Ach, no, I don't care how bogus they are. I won't let you make Dave and Rose kiss! That's enough, I can't take any more of your shitty story. It's so ugly and stupid and it's making me so mad! And another thing, why don't you learn to respect girls better? You are just making them follow Dave around like a bunch of idiots. The only thing you're letting them do is kiss the boy whenever he does something brave. That's so lame. All these girls have their own cool adventures. Don't you realize what you're doing here makes you a red creep? It seems the alpha male has been slain. This obviously will not do. Some additional backup males are deployed due to, let's say, time travel. Time travel keeps happening. The male is being very reckless with his loops. What a mess. The dude pile doesn't stop from getting taller. It causes everyone to completely forget about the increasingly educated blue male altogether. That's the end of Homosuck Act. I'm gonna fucking kill you! Chapter 2. Thank you for subscribing to my story. Be sure to click through the following pages as fast as you can to get right back here to the good stuff. Bye. Act 6 and 6 Intermission 2. Gently living out our fantasies here, yeah. Okay, I would say this is a good stopping point for today. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a good day or a good night, and I hope I will see you again next time. See you!